Well, hello there.
Hey guys.
And welcome to another episode of
Masse Art Studios.
I'm Lee.
I'm Jeremy.
And in this episode, we're going to get back to the table and do a pour.
Yes.
Now, in a previous episode, you saw us play around with some blacks and golds. Because we've got a wonderful friend of ours here in Addison that's just opened up a space called TK's that's all black and gold.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Super luxurious, super opulent. And we wanted to paint a couple of pieces for them.
Yeah.
So I've got now a 30 by 40 inch humongous canvas. Huge canvas that I'm going to pour on.
Yes.
With the help of the show pony. So I've been practicing, playing around with techniques, playing around with colour palettes. I'm taking everything that I've learned now to this big 30 by 40 and hoping that this is going to turn out stunning. So this is going to be kind of part one of what I'm actually going to do with this canvas.
Yes.
Because there is something I'm going to do after this part, after it's dry, to embellish it. But I'll show you a bit more about that as when we get to it.
Yes.
So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
Yep, that helps us out.
We hope that you saw Pouring the Tea with Masse, and Garrick Brown Art Studio is our fourth artist in the lineup now.
Yep.
So welcome to Garrick. How exciting. Bookings for the classes will open May the 1st, with July the 21st, 22nd and 23rd being the dates for the classes.
Yep.
How exciting. Show pony.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Feeling great. I can't wait to get onto the studio and start painting.
I see you're not wearing your sling.
I'm not wearing my
Doctor's
sling.
orders is for him to have it now loosened by his side, but he still can't be pushing and pulling. So no tilting for this guy still yet. But yeah, feeling an awful lot better.
Yes, feeling better.
Good, because everyone's been asking. All right, guys, that's it. Let's get to the table, and I'm going to show you these delicious colours.
Let's do it.
Well, hello, ladles and jelly spoons. You can put it in some hands here to give you an idea of the perspective.
Yes.
The humongous, gigantic size of this canvas.
Yes.
Show Pony and I are going to actually collaborate.
We are.
On this one. Thank you, Show Pony, for indulging me this time around.
Absolutely.
This is a 30 by 40 inch gallery wrapped canvas.
You can't see the edges of it because it's all black.
It is all black. It kind of just melds into the table, but this is where it finishes. We're putting our hands on the edges of it. You saw us experiment with some black and some golds and some different colours last week, and that was to produce some pieces for TK's, which is that speakeasy restaurant comedy club here in Addison. Well, we've been playing some more and refined some colour palettes. Because these are such big canvases, we're going to do these one at a time. So Show Pony's got his idea to do something on his 30 by 40, and this is my idea.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do multiple flip cups, but then add some ribbons into it and then stretch it out.
Okay.
So I know that you're going to have problems stretching your own out, Show Pony, so I'm going to help you with that one when we get around to it. But yeah, I'm really excited about kind of the development and playing with the colours. I threw in some copper, took out some copper, threw in some different colours, and I think I've got like the right palette for what I need.
Nice.
But let's talk to you about those colours.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about what those are.
All right.
So excuse the fourth wall we've just broken by having tripods up in the background, but let me talk you through these colours. So first off, here is what's going to be the majority of my kind of base and my carrier, and this is a really delicious metallic black by Artist Loft. Now, I used this on my small canvas and I really loved how it dried, so I'm going to use the metallic black. Now in here, I've also mixed some Liquitex Mars black, and I've put some Pearl Vallejo medium in here as well. So it's this really shiny, beautiful kind of metallic black colour. So that is going to form the majority of my base. And then I've got 4 shades of gold here. This first one is just nice and straightforward. This is 24 karat gold. It's mixed fairly heavily paint to Floetrol because I want to try and get everything the same consistency. So this is probably 2 to 1. So there's a whole tub of 8 ounce 24K gold in here, and then the rest is just Floetrol and Liquitex Gloss Medium. So that's straight 24K. This one is this bad boy here. This is straight champagne gold.
I love that color.
It's kind of like a dirty gold, like a tarnished gold, but it's definitely got the gold to it. So I wanted something that was a little darker, something that was a little warmer. That's champagne gold. This one here is the rose gold. So that's these little tubs, dazzling 24 karat gold rose gold. I wanted something that had a kind of a different tone to it other than just straight golds. And this one has definitely got that kind of pinkish kind of hues to it. I really love this. Again, this is mixed 2 to 1, just like all the golds. Now this one is a concoction of my own making. I kind of wanted to recreate that worn penny gold that there is. I didn't want it as dark as a copper, but it's definitely more like brass, I think I would say. And this one started out as the brass by 24 karat gold. And then I added in some of the Paveo iridescent precious gold. Precious. And then I added in some of the metallic copper. This is a Blick Acrylics paint. So those 3 colours kind of took it to this nice, warm, kind of rich gold. So that's my gold palette. And then I also have a white. I kind of realised, or we think we both realised as we were going through this, you definitely need that kind of warp white as well to help lift some of the other colours. Now that is just a mix of 24 karat gold pearl, Deco Art Americana pearl. This is a metallic pearl. And then to it, I added some of the Liquitex Basics iridescent whites. So that's a mix of those 2 colours. So a couple of customs, a couple straight out of the pots, but this is my colour palette that I'm going to use on that big bad boy.
Nice.
All right, peeps, so just talked you through my many colours, which I'm genuinely super excited about. Show Pony, one thing I forgot to mention was that I did spray the back of this canvas, so it is
nice
tight, as tight as it can be for a 30 by 40 inch. So I know you were just saying, like, where do you want me stood for the camera angles? I want you here with me, we're going to do this one together, but I don't want you using your right arm. I know you don't have your sling on right now, the doctor has told him not to keep it in the sling now 24/7, but he's still not to use it. So, be careful. All right, sir, so let me do this first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the black and I'm going to put a healthy layer.
That is healthy.
It is, because there's going to be more black in here than there is going to be gold, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
We're going to pierce the black with the golds, but I don't want there to be a lot of gold in each pot. I'll show you. In fact, I'm going to put more black in each of these.
Wow.
We've got kind of a 1/3-ish of black.
Said more of almost a half.
Or a half in some of them. Some of them are a little heavier than others. All right. So next Show Pony, we'll start at this side and I'll do one, then you can follow me if that's okay. So I'm going to go in first with my champagne gold. So up from high, it's a dirty pour, but it is really just that amount. Yeah, you see that? So there's not a lot in there at all. Actually, I started the wrong side. So I'm going to do these ones and then I'll have you help me come down the other way if that's okay. But really, really light. Next, I'm going to do the 24K, but do the same again, right? But just, it's a really light. Can you do that with your left?
Yeah.
Follow me. Same with the rose. Thank you. Rose in the last 2. Same with my coppery concoction. In the last 2. In with some white.
Nice.
Okay. And then back in with some more black, just to top these bad boys off.
Now, are you putting a base coat down?
I am not. I'm not. We only need 42 ounces of paint. Only. We need 42 ounces of paint for this 30 by 40 inch canvas. And I've got about 60 ounces in my pots.
Okay.
So I'm not going to flood the canvas with any base coat, but we will do a flow extender around it instead. All right, so what I'd really like to do, Show Pony, is the 5 of these, have them in like a dominoes, you know,
Yeah.
the 5, one in the middle, and then 2 on the outside.
Got it.
So if you'll allow me, I'll put the first one in the middle.
You go right ahead.
All right, so with your left hand, go for it. And then up on the top kind of cornerish, top quadrant. That's perfect. Well done. I love that. Because these are not grenades, we are going to leave them to sit for a second.
Okay.
And once we've lifted off the lids, we're not going to lip it.
Okay.
The reason why I'm not going to lip it is because I'm going to mix now a separate little pot of black and gold.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that to pour ribbons on the canvas.
Okay.
So as we sit those and let them just rest a second, I'm going to go get to another pot.
Go ahead.
All right, Show Pony, so this is my thought.
Yes.
I don't necessarily want to drip what's in the cup into the composition either,
Okay.
because I'm going to use my extra cup I've got to the side
Sure.
to play with. So what I'm thinking is the corners will lift and then just drag to the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll do the middle one first,
Yeah,
and then I'll
that's
show
what I
you
was
what I
gonna-
mean, if that's
Okay,
okay. So
sure.
these have been sitting for about 5 minutes now, just to let all that paint, that deliciousness get from the bottom of the cup to the top.
Yeah.
Let everything spill down. All right, let's do this one first. And I'm going to put it there just to let all that paint come out. So
Sure.
just exactly the same again. I'll do this one. All right, let's remove these bad boys off the canvas. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna just let the colors blend just to close in the gaps.
Okay.
And then before we tilt this one out, I'm then gonna just use an extra cup that I've got at the side just to add some kind of like interest to it.
Okay. Are you going to start off like at the top and come
am.
like this way?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of going to just do kind of like a fun design through the painting. So I'm just waiting just for a second, just for these 2 colors here, just to kind of close up a little bit. I could tilt it out, but I can see that it's moving, so there's kind of no real point, you know? All right. And then this is a kind of sandwich layered almost pot of color. Well, I say almost, it is. It's got black and then all of the colors of the gold with a bit of white, and then I've sandwiched in another layer of black, and then another layer of the golds and the whites, and then another layer of the black. So it's kind of like Jeremy will do with his marble in pour cup.
Yeah.
It's like how I do it when I do a ribbon pour.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to try and do fairly thin layers. I don't want to just plonk this out on the canvas.
Okay.
But this is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to take this cup now. Just getting everything out of that cup that I can.
Yes.
All right, Show Pony, I'm going to use the very small amount of black that I've got left and get this around the edges as a flow. All right, Show Pony,
Yes.
it's 30 by 40 inch tilting time.
It is.
Say it for me.
It's tilting time.
tilting time. All right, let's tilt this bad boy out. Now, I'm not gonna be able to turn this canvas because it's too big. So I'm gonna go like corner and tilt it from the sides.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. If you're a member of the Acrylic, Pouring and Fluid Art page on Facebook, you might be waiting for this announcement, which is this week's Painting Challenge, a brand new feature we're adding to the group. Well, your painting challenge this week is to create a black and gold negative space pour, just like I'm doing here today. Now, you don't have to use flip cup, you could use ring pours or straight pours or balloon kissers, but I do want to see black as a base coat and as many golds as you can. What I'd then like you to do is to post your piece in a special comment that I'll put up onto the group on Friday the 15th of April. I'll then pick 3 of the top pieces with the show pony, and then we'll ask you all to vote on the winning piece of art. The winner is going to receive some prizes, some goodies. Thank you so much to TLP and fluid-art.co for the prizes this week. That's going to be some piggies and some goodies that are going to be sent out to the winner. Now, because we're going to send out some prizes, unfortunately, the painting challenge is only open to people in the United States for the time being. I'm going to work on that and see what we can do for you guys in the future. But there you have it, guys. This week's painting challenge is black and gold with negative space. Go create something wonderful and keep your eyes out for that post on Friday the 15th of April, where you'll be able to then post all your pictures. We'll pick some of the most amazing pieces and then ask you guys to comment for the chance to win some wonderful prizes. Good luck, everyone. So there you have it, folks. Jeremy.
Yes.
Thank you for your help on this one.
Sure.
It was actually very much appreciated. As I was tilting it out, Jeremy was helping me kind of make sure that my edges were covered, and he was talking me all the way through it. So I really, really appreciate your help. I think as this one sits, some of the other gold will probably start to peek through in some of those black areas. And I have an idea to finish this piece. So I'm going to say that this is kind of step 1.
Yeah.
You'll see this on today, Sunday,
Yeah.
and then in a future episode I'm going to show you just how I'm going to finish this. But yeah, I love this. I'm really excited that I added that kind of like ribbon on top of
me
the
too.
pour. It was kind of like it was lipped, but it wasn't. But I like that it added some more of the pearl white. And what's always really hard to get on camera, because it's really difficult to see, but this one has got tons of sparkle and shimmer through it because it's full of 24 karat gold and other golds.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my edges, and I'm going to torch it one more time because I really don't want there to be little bubbles popping up on this bad boy. And then I'm going to try and take you in for a close-up somehow. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you, Show Pony. So there you have it, folks.
There you have it. Amazing.
Did you like it, really?
I love it. I think it is so beautiful.
I think you do. So you can't see Show Pony's face when the camera is not pointed at him clearly. But there were a few times where he was like this. Or and I was like, why keep pulling those faces? He's like, I have no clue what you're trying to do here. But you really did like how it came out.
I do. I loved how it came out. I thought the ribbon, like the little ribbons you put on it, really made it.
Right.
All the color, all the metallics really worked together. Those golds and that rose gold.
Right.
And I mean, the cells popped up out of it. It's opulent.
It's opulent, luxurious. Well, as it's been sitting, it's definitely selling more.
Oh, yeah.
There is gold popping up through that metallic black, which is really cool. What I definitely will do is show you it when it is dry.
Yes.
The wet results looked great, but it is changing. So it's getting better and better. I'm really excited about it. As I said, this is part 1. There will be a part 2 because there's a finish that I'm going to put on it. The more astute of you out there might guess, but I'm going to show you in probably a couple of weeks' time.
Yes.
The weather here is particularly great, so things are drying really quickly.
The weather's so beautiful.
All right, Show Pony, that's it for this episode where I'm just pouring, and then the next episode that we choose to do this, you're going to do yours.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see what you do. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe.
Yep.
It means the world to us.
It really does.
Thank you for being here in this premiere. Tuesday's episode, we've got some ostrich eggs for Easter.
Yep.
Which we're really excited about.
Really excited.
And then on Friday, this coming Friday, we're going to announce the last 2 artists in the lineup of the 6 artists that are going to be at the Fluid Art Experience.
6 artists?
6 artists. 6 classes over 3 days, so you can really take a class with each artist if you so wish to do so.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a lot of fun. We've got pretty much every single technique that you could ever want represented at this Fluid Art Experience. So
absolutely.
Really, really excited. All right, guys. Well, listen, there'll be trains. There's going to be more people pouring. It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It's a Sunday fun day of painting. Thank you for being here with us. And we'll hopefully see you back here on Tuesday for some Easter pours.
All right, well, see you on Tuesday.
Bye, guys. We'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
And now to spank the Patreons.
Yes, let's spank the Patreons.
Let's do it. Who are the Patreons? Well, the Masse Posse, we like to call them, are a group of people that have signed up to patreon.com. And on our patronage, you have the opportunity to get levels and perks for different things.
Yes.
So at one level, you might get a sneak peek, behind the scenes video or some footage. At another level, you'll be invited to monthly off the YouTube channel live streams. And at a separate level, you might also get once a month tutorials.
Yes.
So it's a really fun opportunity for people just to have a completely different view of Masse Art Studios. So we have some people to thank.
Yes.
At our gold level, we have Elizabeth Galano, Gillian Kennedy, we have Gloria Salaki and Jane Klein, we have Janice Swansea and Kelly Stowell, we have Kirsten Blackley, we have Linda Seriani, we have Mary Doulis or Mama Doulis, Patsy Petrelli and Rebecca Hawes Winters, we have Sharon Luffy and Stephanie Hancock, we've got Tammy Housebrook, we've got Terry Leshner, and we've got Trisha West.
Yes. Then in our platinum level, we have Elaine Burton, Janice Pittman,
And Steve.
We have Susan Chigori and Susan Shepperson. Yes.
And at our diamond level, someone you all know and love,
Yes.
it's Sparkles. So thank you so very much to those guys and everyone else that's here down below, our bronze and silver Patreons too. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you wanting to be here with us and support us through this wonderful journey of art. Honestly, we really can't thank you enough, so thank you so very much.